So the Nuggets with the tip. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. George passes to Wembanyama. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the floater. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Such great touch there from Bryant on the runner. Nice.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Outside Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Bird. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. George passes to Leonard. Denver moving it around. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Wembanyama. Shots blocked.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
It's rebounded by George. And here are the Nuggets. Thompson outside. Back to George. The Nuggets with another miss. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant outside. Here's Bird. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Spurs on D. George passes to Leonard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Bryant. There's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. 5 on the clock. To win the drought. Rebound by San Antonio.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bryant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant. It's rebounded by George.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And here's Thompson. Back to George. Thompson outside. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's George. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio leading by 6. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
First one falls.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No good on the second free throw. And it's Leonard with the ball for Denver. Still without a basket in the game.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Pass to Bird. Fires for three. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Leonard looking around. George outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. George's shot is off. Spurs lead by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Bryant's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Antetokounmpo against George. Six on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. The putback. And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for San Antonio, Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Spurs lead by 9. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Screen by Leonard. George passes to Leonard. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Bryant outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Leonard outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Leonard. San Antonio leading by 13. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Bryant, right side. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
George outside. Launches it from deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. George has got 6 points.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Bird, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Leonard against Bryant. Leonard, so strong.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Bryant. Denied by Leonard. Antetokounmpo against George. Leonard outside. The claw slashing his way inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Pass to Bryant. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
George passes to Leonard. Denver moving it around. Fires the three, and it's Bird with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo with it. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Paul George. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Here's Bird, defended by Thompson, to the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
George outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Again, Denver scores.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Pass to Bird. Jacks up a three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Leonard. Outside Wembanyama. The three ball. That shot off the mark. It's stolen by Leonard. George outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
First free throw is good.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. 20 feet out, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 11.
Defense hovering around Shaq. Easy for him to find the open man in that situation.
George outside. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, O'Neal, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
You better shoot that.
Leonard against Bryant. Leonard inside. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Rebounded by Denver. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Thompson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Second team foul.
Here's George. 11 points in the game. They set the pick to the middle. Just 5 on the clock.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Uncovered. Jump shot is good. Leonard's got 6.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Spurs lead by 9. Pass to Bird. Now Bryant. Here's Bird. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. He has 6.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Kicks it to George. Drops one in from the wing. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant. 3-pointer. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
But right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting him the ball, please.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's George. 13 points in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's George. Offline with a baseline jumper. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs, up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Bird. And it's Denver with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Chamberlain, and he dunks it down.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Bryant. Lets it go from 11. Count it. Good.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Back to George. 3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Antetokounmpo outside. Rebounded by Denver.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now George. George a screen on Bryant. Now Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
First free throw is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Wembanyama rips down the board. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's George. Shoots a 3. Not that time.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Antetokounmpo outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Bird, defended by Thompson. 9 feet out. Ooh, rise and fire.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Thompson outside. He's off from 3. San Antonio leading by 10. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Bryant against Leonard. Outside George from downtown. Oh, it doesn't go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Oh, unanswered slam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Chamberlain. Thompson outside. From deep. Oh, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for San Antonio. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. It's intercepted. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George. Here's Leonard. Outside George for three. That misses.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Duncan out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Scottie Pippen, shooting one.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Arenas. Over Jordan. Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. It's a three-point game. Johnson kicks to Jordan. To Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jordan. From deep. Rebound San Antonio.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Johnson down low. He's covered by Arenas. And he gets the bucket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Pippen. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And so Tatum nails them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Olajuwon outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Olajuwon. And stolen by Howard. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Duncan outside. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Launches it from deep. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Tatum. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Duncan dishes to Pippen. Now Jordan. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Tatum finds Thompson. And here's Arenas. It's good from long range.
Well, you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Olajuwon. Pass to Johnson. Duncan with a screen on Arenas. Here's Olajuwon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Arenas against Johnson. And it's San Antonio with another.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Let's go. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
He gets that one. Arenas has got 7 points.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. .54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Olajuwon passes to Johnson. It's Pippen on the way. To end the run. Sinks the triple. Pippen's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so here's Atlanta. After the basket by San Antonio. Howard against Olajuwon. And sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Arenas. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. The three. Johnson with the block. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Howard is out there with Davis. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Launches it. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Pippen's got 9.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Now Arenas. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Hawks trail by 3. Duncan outside. Pippen outside. Pass to Jordan. Good D by Johnson. Spurs leading by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Thompson. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, Arenas good.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Duncan outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Duncan. Just 4 to shoot over Davis. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Tatum. Howard finds Davis. Outside Tatum. Davis with a screen on Pippen. And here's Tatum for 3. Some solid defense from Pippen. Pass to Johnson. Duncan dishes to Pippen. Here's Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jordan driving in. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Arenas. Lets it go with the 3. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard. Thompson against Olajuwon. Thompson passes to Davis. Pass to Arenas for 3. It's hauled in by Pippen. The Hawks trail. Now Johnson. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pippen can't hit. Here's San Antonio. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Johnson against Thompson. Back to Arenas. Here's Howard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Arenas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for San Antonio, Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Olajuwon. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Olajuwon's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Pippen is out there with Duncan. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Now here's Arenas. Chalk up 2 there. Arenas has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
And Howard with the stuff.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here is Olajuwon after the basket by San Antonio. Second half rolling along now, about a minute play here. Thompson, rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 4. Thompson outside. Outside Tatum. Back to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Howard. Clock at 6. On the wing, Jordan. He's covered by Thompson. Jordan inside. It's up against Thompson. Atlanta again missing. Tatum passes to Arenas. Pass to Thompson. Back to Arenas. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Arenas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Pippen. Back to Olajuwon. To halt the run, he lays it in. Olajuwon's got 6 points.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Arenas. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Back to Arenas. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. Johnson with the bounce pass. Duncan dishes to Pippen. 1:41 left in the third. Jordan deciding where to go with it. That shot misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Arenas. A 3-ball. Arenas can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Atlanta, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Hawks, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs leading by 4. Arenas passes to Thompson. Tatum kicks to Thompson. Davis against Pippen. Outside Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Olajuwon dishes to Jordan. Duncan, the pass to Pippen. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. And he comes up with the deuce. Olajuwon's got 9. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Howard. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Now here's Johnson. Duncan outside. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. He's covered by Thompson. Steps back and shoots. No good from Jordan.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Thompson passes to Davis. Now Arenas. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson dishes to Olajuwon. And he drives in, kicks it out to Jordan. Looking to get back on track here. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Arenas. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 6. Olajuwon outside. Does not go. Here's Thompson. Outside Davis. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Olajuwon with the ball. Here's Jordan. On the clock. Jordan punishing them inside.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Now Thompson. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Johnson. Duncan. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Timeout Spurs. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Howard with the screen on Jordan. Arenas attacking. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
San Antonio. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Maverick. Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. free throw. No good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Howard with a screen on Duncan. No good from three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's Johnson to tie it up. And down goes the three.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Timeout Spurs. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Arenas against Jordan. Now Arenas. Davis sets a screen. He's off from three. Johnson. And did the three. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. We've got Tatum. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Olajuwon inside. He's guarded by Howard, and it's off. Jordan against Thompson. Here's Tatum. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum up top.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Tatum nails them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Olajuwon with a screen on Thompson. Jordan. Point-blank range. Jordan.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
On the wing, Arenas. Guarded by Jordan. It's stolen by Davis. Tatum on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Olajuwon inside, working on Howard to take the lead, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Arenas. Howard with a screen on Jordan. Here's Davis. Tatum outside. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Olajuwon. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout Spurs. Stolen by Jordan. Michael Jordan glides in for two at the other end.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Arenas against Jordan. Not that time. It won't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Johnson, double team. Here's Jordan. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Tim Duncan. Two shots.
Shoot two.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Howard with a screen on Johnson. And stolen by Olajuwon. So they foul intentionally.
Arenas. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Magic Johnson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Magic Johnson taking two shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Tatum fires. The long shot, no good. And so the Hawks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.